We have insane news today, like people hating Roblox for this, Blayball made everyone angry, Roblox is ending, and more. And if you're new, please subscribe. If you don't, you're a loser. That's just how it works. And we're getting so close to 400,000 subs to help us out. Let's get right into it. Our first thing, there's a pretty big scam going around right now. And we've seen this scam actually happen before, but it seems to be getting worse. So Stripe tweeted out saying, these Roblox scams are getting out of control. And in the video, he showed that people are using KreekCraft and KreekCraft clips and KreekCraft AI to promote free Roblox scams. And as we can see in the video, the app is like the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It's like this matching game but for Robux. I have no idea how that leads to free Robux, but the app keeps claiming that you get free Robux, and it's just all a giant scam. I'm pretty sure if you download the game, like actually nothing's gonna happen probably. However, the whole point of the game is probably just to fill it up with ads, you know, promising people that they get free Robux. And actually, what's crazy about this is if you read the like bottom little text there, it says the results are not guaranteed, which just literally is saying this entire app is a scam. And they probably put that there legally to not get in trouble, which is even worse because that just shows what they're doing they know is wrong. And it's pretty crazy because they're using popular YouTubers like KreekCraft, like I said, and I think I've seen Flamingo before in one of these, and they're using like their clips to make it look like they're promoting this app when in reality it's not true. And I'm pretty sure for this one, like it's actual KreekCraft clips from like a video that they cut up to make it look like he's promoting it. But in the past we've seen people also use AI to make it look like KreekCraft saying stuff. And I mean, obviously most people aren't gonna fall for this, but since on YouTube Shorts, I'm pretty sure where they promote these, and on TikTok, there's a lot of kids, a lot of people will probably fall for this. And also, I'm pretty sure I checked out this game once, and it had like 1 million downloads or something insane. So it's not like the app is actually like doing bad. It's doing very well. Obviously, not all the downloads are from people, you know, from this ad, but it definitely added a lot to it. And a lot of people are falling for this big scam going on because, like I said, a lot of kids and stuff are on YouTube Shorts and TikTok, and they probably just think this is real because it looks pretty believable if you don't know that KreekCraft like AI or just his clips. And as I mentioned at the start, I said that it's getting worse because before when we seen this ad, it wasn't like this crazy and like this flashy and wild. It was literally just a KreekCraft clip and then they would show the app. But now it seems like they're advertising more of these, and they're getting even crazier. So in general, pretty big scam going around, and if you see any of these, don't interact with it, don't download the app, and if you want to, please probably just report it. And anyways, with that being said, let's get into some drama of a lot of people actually angry at the popular game Starving Artist. And the reason people are angry at this game is actually because the icon. At first when you look at the icon, everything looks normal and fine. However, people realize something. Alaskan here tweeted out saying, Starving Artist, a game where you pay people for their art, uses AI art thumbnail. So I mean, yeah, a lot of people are saying that this is completely ironic because the whole point of Starving Artist is that you make art and sell it to other people. And then a lot of people are saying like they're not even doing like the concept of the game or anything. Like it's kind of ironic because they didn't pay anyone for this thumbnail. They just used AI to make it for them. And a lot of people are angry at them for this because they're like, that's just kind of messed up. And I mean, also in general, there's kind of a big debate on Roblox going on right now of whether AI icons are good or not. Because on one hand, a lot of people are arguing that it's good for games and developers since it's like you can make it for free and whatever and they work. However, a lot of people are also arguing that this is bad for artists, you know, who are losing money because people aren't commissioning them anymore. So in general, when a game uses AI art, people get mad at them just in general, but the fact that Starving Artist is also doing it is just a bit ironic and crazy. And to follow up by that, a lot of people pointed out that the game is actually co-owned, or I think maybe fully owned by GameFam. I saw a lot of people saying in the replies that the original people still do work on it, so I think GameFam just like co-owns or something like that, which is actually crazy. I feel like I didn't even know about that. I thought like Starving Artist was still just like the original developers. I didn't know GameFam was a part of it now. And a lot of people are saying that it's probably GameFam is doing this stuff because, you know, they just have a bad reputation in the community. But in general, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this debate. Obviously, it's a bit weird for Starving Artists to use it since they're literally an art game. But besides that, in general, do you guys think the AI art on the platform is good or bad? Let me know what you guys think in the comments because there's a pretty big debate going on. But anyways, with that being said, let's get to our next story of Roblox actually banning a lot of accounts. So a few days ago, I talked about how Roblox actually unbanned a lot of accounts. For some reason, a few days ago, a bunch of super inappropriate usernames and accounts that were banned for like a decade ago or for a decade randomly got unbanned, which was very weird because we've seen the Rolls chat filter break, you know, that's actually kind of normal at this point. But the fact that old accounts with swearing in it and bad phrases got unbanned and that they've been banned for years was just very weird. It was a very weird situation. And then from that, more and more accounts started popping up and getting unbanned, and it was kind of a crazy period because a lot of words were getting uncensored, a lot of people were getting unbanned, and a lot of inappropriate just username stuff out there. But then with that, finally after like a few days, or I think actually like a few hours, Roblox immediately noticed everything going on, and then they went ahead and terminated a lot of the accounts and rebanned them. But even after all that, since so much got unbanned, I'm pretty sure a lot of them that RDC like pointed out are still up. In the tweet they mentioned how some of them, I think like the main big ones got terminated, but a lot of the ones that a lot of people haven't seen and are kind of went under the radar, and Roblox hasn't banned them yet. So Roblox did ban a lot of accounts, but there's still a lot of bad ones out there. And it's pretty crazy. Like I said, this glitch is so weird because how do you unban accounts randomly, that were banned like 12 years ago? It's really weird what's going on with that. But anyways, with that being said, let's get into our next story of Roblox is ending, guys. It's all over. Obviously not though. So as I'm sure you all probably heard 18 trillion times now, for some reason on Roblox, and I mean on TikTok and YouTube, and for some reason every single year there's a viral trend or hoax at the end of the year that Roblox is ending. And this year, or last year actually, because it's a new year, there's a trend and a hoax going around saying that Roblox is ending on January 1st. And if you guys go to Roblox's news TikTok, like right before the new year, every single comment was saying this. They're saying Roblox, don't delete the game. Is Roblox ending? Roblox, don't go. Is Roblox gonna be deleted? And it's just a bunch more. Literally like every comment I've seen is about that. And so much people genuinely thought that today Roblox is gonna shut down. And obviously it didn't. I don't know how every year people fall for this. I mean, it's definitely just a bunch of little kids who don't understand what's going on. But I feel like this year especially, the rumors spread like wildfire. Especially since there's a bunch of like viral YouTube videos made on it as well. And a lot of people genuinely thought that Roblox was gonna shut down today and that this was gonna be the end of Roblox. But obviously that didn't happen. I'm literally recording this video on the 1st of January and Roblox is doing completely fine. Obviously it was never going to get shut down, but it's crazy to see how much people actually fell for this, how much people thought that the game was shutting down today. And anyways, with that being said, let's get to our next story of some more Blade Ball drama, and this one's actually pretty insane. At this point, I feel like Blade Ball is always in drama, but as I explained before, when the game first released, they were not like involved with that much drama because the game wasn't that pay to win. But then ever since that, every single update that they've been adding has been adding some sort of pay to win element, and it doesn't end here. Yesterday they had their New Year's update and they threw it out just saying all the new stuff that happened and that they added, and it kind of went off to a bad start as per usual at this point. I mean, firstly, before I even go into the drama, the first top comment is literally saying, is your New Year's resolution to stop being so money hungry? And as we can see, a lot of people just kind of lost respect for Blade Ball now ever since they went down this money hungry route. But basically this drama all comes down to a lot of the insane paid win stuff that they added as per usual. So as you can see in this tweet, this person bought like the new spin wheel thing, I don't really know what it is, and the chances of you actually getting like the main thing are so low, and people are spending so much Robux, spending over and over again, and they just don't get the right items. And as we can see, Blade Ball is literally like a gambling simulator now for a lot of people. Like a lot of people are saying that what they're doing is worse than Pet Simulator X, because Pet Sim X, or just Pet Simulator in general, obviously has gambling, but stuff like this is literally just gambling. And a lot of people are saying that it's insane how expensive they make it and how much insane stuff they add. But it doesn't end here. So apparently for the Blade Ball event, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't play Blade Ball, so I don't even know much about all this. I just kind of based off the replies, but apparently what was going on was that they released like the spin wheel thing as I showed, and a lot of the spins you have to pay for just Robux if you want more spins. However, they're actually giving some people free spins based on amount of hours you played. So I think every hour you got a free spin. However, it completely broke, and a lot of people ended up spending hours and hours in the game, hoping and trying to collect up all their spins, but then they realized that it was glitched and they didn't get the spins. As we can see in this reply here, this person responded saying that, I think the event is fully bugged, no one is getting spins. And in the replies, people are saying, I spent 2 hours, I spent 3 hours and I didn't get spins. And overall, it was pretty bad because a lot of people wasted so much time, trying to get these spins for nothing because it completely glitched out. I don't know if Blade Ball went back and like rewarded players with it or like what's going on with that, but a lot of people are super angry at the game because they wasted so much hours just trying to get these spins and they never popped up. And also on top of that, the people who ended up spending Robux in the first place also just felt disappointed and scammed because the chances were so low. Like even if you look at like the like percent of Blade Ball, obviously their like percent is still pretty good, but the chart is just going down constantly. But anyways, with that being said, let's get to our last story, people being angry at Roblox. But this time it's a bit different because people aren't angry at Roblox for like the typical stuff, of them just doing like whatever. A lot of people are actually angry at them for an update that they announced. And the update that they announced was kind of just like thrown in there. Like they did a 2023 review or like a recap, and in that they just kind of randomly said this update, so I'm surprised a lot of people even saw it in the first place. But RBX News here tweeted us saying, Rose is working on enabling hair and fabric on avatars outfits to react to wind, movements, and collisions. So yeah, basically what they're saying is that the hair is no longer just going to be 2D and flat like how it is right now. If there's like wind in a game, it's going to move around with the wind, and if you like hit something, it'll move around with that. And same thing with like the avatars. The avatars will actually have like fabric on it and like interact with the world and stuff. And to be honest, when I first saw this, I actually thought this was kind of cool. I was like, that actually doesn't seem that bad. But then the more I thought about it and the more I read the comments, I realized that this is kind of stupid. And if you read the comments, everyone's angry at Rolls for this and they think it's just a dumb idea. As we can see here, the 4 literal top comments right away are this: Rolls needs to stop focusing on avatar stuff and doing more events. How about they focus on improving the game engine instead? Loads of performance issues, but no. Let's have hair react to the wind. Pointless update and a waste of time. Nobody asked for this. And every single comment is like this, of everyone hating on Roblox, saying this is so stupid. And in general, everyone thinks it's just a horrible idea. For a few reasons. Number one, Roblox has so much issues, this shouldn't be like a priority for them. They should probably deal with a bunch of other stuff before. Number two, performance wise, is probably going to be really bad because you're probably going to need higher performance to handle stuff like this. And Rolls already has a performance issue, especially I think on mobile and stuff. So it's going to make all that even worse. And number three, it just seems pointless. Like Shortclothes in his tweet I feel like sums this up perfectly. This update will probably be cool for the first like 24 hours, but then after that, everyone's gonna just be bored of it and move on and no one's gonna care anymore. And also, as a lot of people mentioned in their replies, it's probably only going to work with R6, or it won't work with R6. And a lot of people don't want to switch over to R15 just for that. And a lot of people are saying that you probably have to use like a dynamic face head for this to work, which a lot of people obviously don't want to use. So a lot of people are saying that it's just a stupid update from Roblox and a dumb move from them to start off the year. And in general, everyone's hating on this update. How does it even work, by the way? Because like most Roblox games, like, do they have wind? I guess some games do, but like it seems like such a random niche thing that they're adding. Super weird update from Roblox, and everyone's kind of angry at them because they think it's just a big waste of time and just a useless update. And overall, on top of all that, the fact that they announced this and like their stuff that they're gonna do this year kind of shows that this is like a top priority for them, which I think is another reason people got mad, because it looks like they're gonna put a bunch of time and effort into this update that no one really cares about. So pretty big L from Rolls to start off the year, but in typical Rolls fashion, that's what they do. And if you enjoyed, check out this video to find out why Rolls is fully broken right now, and I'll see you in the next one.